Uh, Hope you are doing well. So now we are going to start with the process, as I discussed already in the session, right? So this is the process which will explain you how to get yourself registered on the ACAMS portal and how to book your exam slot. Okay. So we'll start with the process now. Uh, First of all, you have to search, just simply search ACAMS on the Google. You will get the very first link here, all right, which you have to click. You will get onto the other tab of this particular tab, this ACAMS tab. The slide is usually a little slow, so it takes a little long time for the site to respond. So please be patient with it. Yes, it takes time at times, right? So this is my login which I already created. So let me just sign it out and then let me click on the portal again. Okay, so here when you click on that portal, this is the page which you'll be getting. You have to first go here and sign in into the page. I believe some of you have already created this credential. It is just a credential creation, guys. If not, then you can create one account for free. You can fill in all your details over here. Okay. Um, if you are no let's say from which login ID you need to create and all is something which you need to make sure it should be your email ID of your company or your personal email ID. Both way it is fine. So just take a call on that part if you wish to continue with your office address, office email address, or if you wish to continue with your personal, that is Google email ID, Google or Yahoo or let's say Hotmail or something like that. So this is something which you have to do, and then you can click on create the account. Once you have the account created, you can then get onto the portal like I have just got into. Let me just open up mine again. So you then have to re-log in. Same way, you can just log in over there. As I mentioned earlier, the site is quite slow, so sometimes you have to be a little patient here. Okay, now once you get onto the login page, you have this landing page. Now there are two ways which you can go and buy the buy this package, your membership and your ACAMS fees, exam fees. Okay, so I'll tell you both the path. First of all, if you have or let's say if you want to go for this is the certification which you have to go for, right? So you have to click on here. This comes under specialist level certification. The very first certification is something which you are aiming for, certified anti-money laundering specialist. You have to click on this certification. This website will show you all the details about the certification now. Okay, so this is the handbook which you can download, which will give you a little bit detail about the information, and then you can click on buy accounts. But before you click there, you can just scroll down a little bit. You can get to know about what all offering which they have under this package, core package program content. Um, so this is the index or this is the major content which we all have gone through already. Then you can get to select some elective courses as well. This is something which is they have added as they have just tossed it in as a free material. So you can pick anything. Let's say you wanted to pick some case studies specific to investment, corporate banking, retail, corporate, like retail, commercial, and all. So you can select any one of them, and you can go for any one of the regulatory framework course as well. Okay, this is something which is optional, additional thing which you have. You can pick that when you are buying that whole package, right? You can put in your number of years of experience. This is something which I have already shown you in the session. right? You can put in your, let's say if you're having 4 years of experience, that's fine. You can just put in your 4 years of 4 years of experience, and that will fetch around 40 points. So how the point system work? You have to have a 40 eligible criteria, 40 points, right? As I mentioned earlier, if you have done your graduation, a simple plain graduation, that will give you 20 points. If you have done some MBA, that will give you, means kind of any kind of post graduation, that will additionally give you 10 points. Plus your each number of years of experience will add you 10 more points. So everyone from our group is done with the, like has sorted with the, has been already sorted with the credential eligibility. So you just need to fill it in and then get it sorted. That is all you need to do. Okay, and you have a postgraduate study degree, associate degree, bachelor degree, whatever it may be, right? So suppose if I'm putting my four number of years, if you see here guys, it is already giving me a pop-up that you are eligible for the examination. Suppose if you have a post-graduation degree, suppose if I'm selecting my bachelor's degree, that's fine, right? I can get more 20 points for the bachelor degree. Suppose if I'm selecting my master's degree, it will add 10 more points here. See, it is processing, it will add. So now you're more than eligible. Suppose if you are picking up this, some of the people just have 1 year of experience, or let's say 2 years of experience. Okay. So it will fetch 50 points. So your master degree, your graduation degree, whatever it may be, plus your number of years of experience, you are sorted now. Now you can go and buy this certification. So when you click on buy, they will give you a package. Now we all fall under private sector only. We don't have either of the bank working for public. I mean, working as a public sector bank. So this is the figure. Okay, this is the examination package. Plus, you also have to buy a membership fee that which will pop up now. So when you click on here, it will ask you to select the package. So we have selected ACAMS package, something which is, this is the one which we have to go for. Then we have a regulatory framework. You can pick anyone which you want. Again, not a compulsion and not a suggestion as well. Whichever whichever which you feel is good, you can pick. It is just an just as an FYI information, good to know information. Let's say I'm going for US AML regulation. About AML specific sectors, let's say you can pick investment corporate banking, MSB, PSP, VASPs, virtual asset service providers, or retail commercial banking. Let's say I'm going for, again, a random thing which you can go for. You don't need to pick anything over here because we have already done with the sessions. So this is something which is sorted. Okay. Now you can add this to the cart. Because you have to be really very patient with the website. It takes some time. Okay. Now here you can see this, this is the card which you have. When you click on checkout, now mine is already so I am already a member, right? But here they will always give you option to add a membership as well, which will be additional $345, 345. Okay. So then you can click on checkout. They will generate the payment link for you, and then you can make a payment. This is one way of getting things done in a proper way. And then you will get an email from ACAMS, for some further information if at all, or they will just send that confirmation that okay, you have sorted with the registration, and then here is your invoice which you have paid. Correct. So this is one way to go for it. So when I click on checkout, let's say now because I am already a member, it is not giving me a pop-up to buy a membership. But you as a fresh candidate, fresh credential, they'll definitely ask you to buy a membership. Because without becoming member on the ACAMS portal, you cannot buy a ACAMS package. I'm not sure if this site will take me ahead or not because I am already CAMP certified. So it might be a confusion for them why this guy again wanted to buy a certificate. So let's see how it works. It is still syncing in. I've just clicked on it and it is still syncing in. Just wanted to show you the further page which comes up. If at all I can able to see it, let's see how it goes. Yeah, I guess now here there's a detail for you your for you it will be also 345 additional amount here. Okay, taxation, I don't think taxation will be part of it. So this is how you can buy it from your own login. Correct, this is one way. Now let me also take you back to the original page. So this is the option one, wherein you can simply go for uh definitely a easy way without getting in touch with anyone. You can simply go for it. Or second way, which I usually recommend to the people or recommend to the candidate is go on to the main portal. Okay, once you log in, now this is the second option, guys. Second way, which I would, which I usually ask candidate to go for rather than buying it on your own. Always have the invoice generated from the ACAMS. So here you can click on Help Center. Okay, this is the second option which I'm talking about, guys. So you can go ahead with the just credential login. Once you log in here, you can go on to the Help Center. And over here, uh, you can just scroll down a little bit and you can click on Contact Us. And guys, I would recommend you people to get it done from your end only, because the information which you'll be putting in, you have to make sure that you are filling in all the correct information. Okay. It might take you out at times. This is the some this is something which happens sometimes. So you just click back on sign in. It will take you to the query page now. It is taking some time, guys, as I mentioned earlier. So be a little bit patient here. It is still sinking in. Okay, I guess they logged us out, unfortunately. Let me log back in. Sorry. I guess some issue with the site. I'm just relogging in, guys. So allow me some time here. Okay, so once you log in here, now this site is already logged in with my log credential. As I mentioned, click on the help center, and when you click on help center, this is the page which you'll be getting, guys. Okay. I just clicked on that again. Let me just sync it back. So this is the page which you'll be getting. You can fill in all your information over there, or it might auto-populate as well because you have already filled in your details, right? You can select your, no, I'm interested in ACAMS for myself. Okay, and then you can put in your details about state. Question type will be a certification, and then category would be certification applications. And you can just mention your query that you need to go for, oops, it logged me out again. Mm, I'm just getting back in. Sometimes the site acts very weird. It's not happened that frequently. Usually it is slow, but not really sure what's happening here. Let me just log back in again. Okay, so here we were. So you can put I am interested for ACAMS for myself. State would be whatever state and address would be. The question type would be certification, and you can select the certification application. And here you can mention that I need to go for ACAMS and with 1 year of membership, 1 year membership. Okay. Uh, Requesting you to generate the invoice. Also, please let me know if you have any uh, ongoing discounts, ongoing discounts or offers which I can avail. So you can just ask this question. As I mentioned earlier as well, guys, suppose if you are doing it in a group, okay, if you are doing it in a group, you may send one query asking them that, okay, you have 5 people or 10 people, and what possible best possible discount which you can give. Okay, so and then it is not a compulsion for you to upload any file as of now. It is not a hashtag mark question, but yeah, you can just send this query here, and then you can click on contact us. The query will get generated, and you will get an email on this email ID. Whatever email ID which you have shared with them, this is my email ID, so it just auto populated now. So that is how you can raise a query, guys. Okay, and they will respond back to you with the amount of fees which they have and all. Then you can, so after this query, they will send an email. Okay, thank you for your email, and then this is the package which we have currently. We have so and so amount of discount on. Unfortunately, we don't have any discount. Whatever response may come, you can have, like you can read it through, uh, and then you can ask them to generate your invoice, right? So when they generate your invoice for this zone, for your main ACAMS membership and 1 year membership and the ACAMS exam, then you can make the payment. Okay, and once you make the payment, then you will be having your credential on and under account. Once you make the payment under your account under my courses, you will be having the ACAMS portal. I mean, the ACAMS course has been assigned to you already, wherein you will be getting the same book which I have already shared with you, which is 7.01 version, which is ongoing is there now. So you can just download that book also from that version, or maybe you already have that version now. So you can just go to the website. There are mock questions which are there which you can go for and all, right? So this is the this is the process for registration. I have shown you both the processes. You can also buy it by yourself, and this is something which is recommended because here at least you are getting to know if you can get any discount, something like that, which you can avail. So if there are having any discount offline, they might give it to you. If not, then they will just raise the invoice. So here what happens in the second part, when you are raising the query via help center, you are having a already invoice with you, right? Against which you are going to make the payment. When you are buying it directly, of course there will be an invoice number which get generated later once you make the payment. So that is the that is something which is there. So here in this way, you already have an invoice with you in hand. Suppose if payment does not go through or something go wrong happens, you can then talk back to them against that invoice number so that they can trace the payment easily. Again, something which does not happen that frequently, but if in case unfortunately that happens, so then you have an invoice number to talk back to them. Okay, so this is how you can go ahead with the process, guys. Also, if there are any question which you have, please let me know. We are there on the chat already, right? You can just get back to me or get back to Aju sir as well if possible. We can chit chat and we can discuss and we can sort this thing out. Okay. So let me know, guys. We are there to help you out throughout the process as we mentioned earlier. Okay. Thank you.